Hello Taurus, this is your May forecast. Happy birthday to so many of you. This is like the new year beginning for you. When it's your birthday time, that's your astrological new year. So the sun is here until the 22nd of the month, until it goes into Gemini. So this is a time to celebrate. Mars is in your sign until the 12th of May. So time when you should be feeling a lot of energy, a lot of movement forward. It's a good time for new projects, new beginnings, especially up until the 18th of the month. At that point, Mercury goes retrograde. So Mercury's retrograde until June the 11th. Sorry, not more than 3 weeks. So at that point, it's more a time of reflection and reassessment. But before that, with Sun and Mars helping you along, Taurus, the first couple of weeks should be a time of a lot of action and a lot of feeling as though your life is moving forwards. Now, on the 3rd of May, we've got a full moon happening, Taurus, for you in your 7th house of relationships. So full moon, it's always when the sun is opposite the moon. So this is about you, focusing on you, what you want for yourself this year, what you see for yourself. And this full moon, nice and early in the month, is shining a light on your relationships. There could be some emotional things that need to be dealt with a relationship. It's shining a light maybe on some kind of a partnership you've got. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not. There are things that need to change. When it's a moon energy, Taurus, it's always bringing about change, something different. So be ready to see the changes because it's a full moon, it's shining a light in your relationship area. See the changes you need to make. So let's say you want to get into a relationship. Well, it's all very well to have good aspects, but what are you doing about it? Are you getting out and about? Are you meeting people? What are you doing proactively to get the benefit from these aspects? On the 6th of May, we've got a very lovely aspect from your Sun in Taurus trying to Pluto. This is a day when you can feel strong, powerful, in your own power. It's a wonderful day for learning something, for teaching something, for planning travel of some sort, but maybe planning to go somewhere that you really hadn't thought you'd go to, somewhere really completely different, but it could be a very empowering trip. So on the 13th of May, Mars comes into this 2nd house of money. It's going to be a big focus on your money and your finances this month. Excuse me, I need to backtrack a little bit. On the 8th of May, Venus comes into your 3rd house. So from the 8th to the end of May, Venus in the 3rd is a lovely time for connecting with people around you, for networking, for meeting good people, people that you could become friends. It's a great time for doing anything with your hands, anything that involves making something. It's also a really good time for negotiating some kind of a deal or for writing something. This energy of the Venus there gives you an opportunity to be popular around people and for people to like you, to like what it is you're saying or want to sell to them. So we've got this Mars and Mercury energy going in. Mercury is going to be in your 2nd house of money, Taurus, until July 8th. Now, Mercury doesn't usually stay in a sign for so long, but because it's going retrograde in Gemini, its ruler, it's staying there for nearly 2.5 months. So, what does this mean? Mars and Mercury coming together. Well, you're going to be very energized to make some changes in your financial situation of some sort. Mars is energizing you to take action. And Mercury may be giving you lots of different messages. Oh, try this, do that, do the other. It may be difficult to focus your energy on one thing and really bring it to some kind of accomplishment. So the Mars energy, you need to be a little careful that you don't shoot your mouth off. Mercury and Mars together can be like you just say something in the heat of a moment. But it actually, especially when the Mercury goes retrograde, this is going to be a really good time to look at your finances in more detail. Look at how you spend money, how you've been spending money, the expenses that you have. And with Mars there, it's saying, come on, let's do something. What can we do that's going to be really productive? From between the 14th and the 15th of May, that Mars is exactly opposite Saturn. So Mars, if you like, wants to push you ahead, and Saturn says, hang on a minute, have you got the right kind of structure in place to create the success you're looking for? So for those of you that have got lots of projects going, you might be frustrated because none of them will probably gel during the 14th and 15th if you're all over the place. But that Saturn wants you to focus. If you use it in a productive way, you'll not feel as though somebody's putting the brakes on everything you're doing and feel as though you're wading through glue. So that's the productive way to use it. Now on the 17th of May, we've got a lovely new moon in your sign, Taurus. So new moon happening here. This is new beginnings in how you want to be seen, how you want to present yourself. It's a new way of everything that you do. It's like having your birthday again. So those of you that have already had your birthdays, this is another little birthday treat, this new moon. It's saying to you, what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? What's important to you? Are you seeing the things about yourself clearly enough? It's time, especially when Mercury goes retrograde the very next day, to reflect on how do you value yourself. This second house is not only money, it's also your confidence. How can you feel confident in who you are? Not comparing yourself to everybody else, but who you are and what you've done and what you have to give. These are all lots of questions that are probably going to be going on. During the retrograde, any deals that you've got in progress could actually come to fruition during that time. Of course, there may be issues with communications and with transportation. I would always leave an extra little bit of time to get somewhere during Mercury retrograde. So on the 22nd of May, we've got the sun coming into this house, again shining a light on how do you value yourself? How do you value your time, the things that you do, your energy? Where's it going? This is shining a light on these areas and, of course, energizing you to really make the money that you feel that you're worth for what you're doing. So there's a lot happening this month, especially to do with you and your relationships and also to do with your financial situation. The main thing to make sure is that Mercury-Mars coming together this month means that you might feel as though your mind is going a mile a minute. So I'm going to suggest that you either write things down, do a blog, write more. For those of you that write, you may be full of some imaginative ideas that could be money-making ideas for you. So there you have it, my lovely Taurians. I wish you a very happy birthday. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.